Yo, what's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we have got some pretty interesting stuff to talk about regarding Call of Duty Advanced Warfare's multiplayer. So, as I said a couple of videos ago, we're leading up to Gamescom, where the game's going to be able to be played publicly, and it's probably going to be live streamed and things like that. So we're really going to start getting a ton of stuff over these next couple of weeks. It's going to be pretty crazy, and I can't wait to cover it for you guys. But recently, Sledgehammer Games did an interview with the official Xbox magazine, and they gave us a couple of good quotes that I just want to share with you guys, because it kind of, gives us some information regarding the multiplayer and some stuff we haven't heard before. So here we go. So starting off, Michael Condra was saying, we've got heavy weapons, which is sort of another new class. We've also got verticality through the boost jump. You can imagine what that does to the multiplayer experience. And then cloak, super strength, plus off the controller changes like Exo Boost and Exo Slide. So that there is a pretty important quote. So first of all, heavy weapons. It's a new class of gun in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So like, assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns, heavy weapons. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I'm not sure if that's the same thing as LMGs. I'm not sure if it's a totally new thing. I'm assuming it's a totally new thing, kind of like Ghosts added marksman rifles in. So we're going to have to wait and see, but that's kind of exciting. Now, he also directly said there that the boost jump will be in the multiplayer, and then directly after he said that, the next sentence, he mentioned cloak and super strength. Now, he didn't say those were definitely going to be in multiplayer, but he mentioned them right afterwards. So I would assume they might be. I don't know where super strength would really lead into the multiplayer. Maybe you can like break down certain barriers or things like that. But cloaking, that's a good possibility. What if there's an ability where you could go cloaked or, invisible for a certain amount of time? What do you guys think about that? Do you want to see that in a Call of Duty game? I don't know. It sounds like something that could be pretty cool if it was done right, and it wasn't really, too much. I don't want a bunch of invisible people roaming around the map all the time, but if you could just go, off the grid for a couple of seconds to get around a corner or something like that, that might be kind of cool. Sneak a flag in. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but that's pretty cool. Now, he also mentioned Exo Boost and Exo Slide. So the Exo Boost, I'm assuming, is what we saw in some of these trailers where they kind of like boost side to side. It's like a quick little strafe type thing. And then Exo Slide, maybe sliding is coming into Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, kind of like we had the little knee slide and Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Did we see that in the trailer? We might have seen one of those in the trailer. I'm not sure. But anyway, moving on to the next couple of quotes. These are pretty good as well. So he said, we've got a really great combo now with the boost jump and the lethal slam from above. We feel like it's a pretty fundamental change to the second-to-second combat, as well as the broader linear experience that you see in campaign. So in campaign, you're going to be able to do the boost jump and then like slam down on top of people. I'm assuming that's what that means. Now, next up, he went on to say, the shotgun is a close-quarters weapon. A short-ranged, broad-angle weapon like the shotgun is pretty ineffective against a player who can boost out of the way really, really quickly, right? So there are a ton of really interesting and unique challenges and opportunities, and I think that when we talk about MP in more detail, you'll get to see that. But the variety that the new controls and the Exo bring to the gameplay is pretty revolutionary. So, yeah, with all this craziness that's going on with, like, double boost jumps and, sliding and, evading and all this crazy stuff that we have going on in this game, it's really going to change the way that Call of Duty is played. Like, it's going to, go out on the branch farther than we've ever gone before. Think about a shotgun, like he mentioned. That's going to be tough to keep people in your sights. Even more so, think about a sniper rifle. If you're able to, like, strafe boost left and right very quickly, think about if a sniper was trying to hit you. It's going to make it very, very difficult. So, there are, kind of baseline gameplay changes that we're going to see in this game that we haven't seen before. And I'm interested to see how they work out and just overall how the community feels about it and things like that. I'm excited. I don't know. I think it's really cool, and I can't wait to get our hands on something that is just totally different than everything we've seen in the past. Now, that being said, they did make it a point to kind of emphasize that they're not completely forgetting what's made Call of Duty in the past. What's, made it the best first-person shooter in a lot of people's eyes. So, Glenn Schofield said, we know there are some fundamental things we have to do with Call of Duty. Like, for example, there are a bunch of different weapons that people will always gravitate to, so we have to bring those forward into the future. What we do is we look at an AK-47, and in 50 years, it hasn't changed a heck of a lot. So for our future version, we've changed it as much as you would in 50 years. Others we've looked at, and they've just changed fundamentally in those 50 years, so we've made those adjustments as well. We said, okay, that's changed a lot. So, even though they are adding all of this new stuff in, there's all kinds of new gameplay mechanics and, just stuff we're never, going to have seen before. It's really going to be an entirely new Call of Duty game. They're still keeping that, like, base feeling of Call of Duty there. So it's everything we know and love, but they're really kind of throwing their own sugar and spice and everything nice on top. and they're really going to be kind of, you know, just shaking up the bush this year, and it's kind of cool. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what they can do. And then that last quote there kind of confirms that the AK-47, or at least a weapon like it, is going to be in the game. So if you guys are a fan of the AK, then that's probably no surprise there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. There you guys have it. Just a little bit of information about the next, you know, game's multiplayer. Heavy weapons is a new class of gun coming. The boost jump is definitely going to be in there. Cloak and super strength might be in there. There's an exo boost and exo slide. The AK-47 is coming back, and overall, this game is just going to be something so different that we haven't really seen before. It's really going to change things up, and it's exciting. It's nerve-wracking, but it's exciting. I can't wait to see more. So as more information comes out, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my YouTube screen. Seen yet? Peace out, guys.